The Crow and the Pitcher. Once upon a time, in a vast, sun-drenched land, a thirsty crow was flying tirelessly in search of water. This poor crow had been soaring over fields, forests, and meadows, with the blazing sun beating down upon him, making his feathers feel like they were on fire. His throat was parched, and he felt as if he could faint from the intense heat and lack of water. As he flapped his wings weakly, the crow's sharp eyes caught sight of something glistening in the distance. With renewed hope, he changed his course and headed straight for the shiny object. As he approached, he saw that it was a pitcher, standing tall and solitary in the middle of an open field. The pitcher seemed ancient, its clay surface cracked from the sun, but it offered the promise of life-saving water. The crow landed next to the pitcher and eagerly peered inside. To his dismay, he found that the pitcher was not full, as he had hoped. Instead, it contained only a small amount of water at the bottom, far out of his reach. He tried to dip his beak into the pitcher, stretching his neck as far as he could, but it was no use. The water was simply too deep down for him to reach. Frustration and despair began to set in. The crow hopped around the pitcher, trying to come up with a solution. He tried tipping the pitcher over with his beak and claws, but it was too heavy and sturdy. Just when he was about to give up, a bright idea sparked in his mind. The crow noticed small pebbles scattered around the field. He had an idea. If he could raise the water level, he might be able to drink it. Quickly, he picked up a pebble in his beak and flew back to the pitcher. He dropped the pebble into the pitcher, hearing a satisfying plunk as it hit the bottom. He then picked up another pebble and dropped it into the pitcher, followed by another and another. At first, the crow couldn't see any change, but he persevered, dropping pebble after pebble into the pitcher. With each pebble, the water level rose just a little bit. It was hard work, and the crow's beak was growing tired, but he didn't give up. He knew that his life depended on this clever plan. Slowly but surely, the water level in the pitcher began to rise. The crow watched eagerly as the water came closer and closer to the top. His hard work was paying off. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the water was within reach. With a few more pebbles, the water level rose high enough for the crow to drink. The crow plunged his beak into the pitcher and took long, refreshing gulps of the cool water. It felt like the most delicious water he had ever tasted. His strength returned, and he felt a surge of triumph and relief. His clever thinking and determination had saved his life. With his thirst quenched, the crow looked back at the pitcher, feeling a sense of accomplishment. He had learned a valuable lesson, that ingenuity and perseverance can overcome even the most difficult challenges. Feeling proud and revitalized, the crow took to the sky once more, ready to continue his journey. And so, the clever crow flew away, leaving the ancient pitcher behind, a silent testament to the power of clever thinking and persistence. He knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, he had the wit and will to overcome them.